Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm just starting my final year of high school and my last year of the IB course, so everything's pretty daunting at the moment. Hopefully you've all been well and are enjoying your school year so far. As promised, this is my Q&A video. Hopefully I've answered some of your questions over this clip of me taking some chem notes. I'm currently living in Melbourne, Australia. However, I was born in China and spent over 10 years of my life in New Zealand before moving to Australia in 2017. After making my studygram, I thought it would be a fun idea to start a channel mostly to share clips of myself studying and to give my viewers tips, recommendations, and etc. As I'm still in my final year of high school, it's a bit difficult to find time to film and edit videos, but I will still try my best. Personally, some stationery staples that I've been using for years now are the Pentel Fude Touch Brush Pen for mostly headings and titles, zebra mild liners, and just a normal black gel pen. These are the tools that I couldn't live without. After juggling a lot of ideas, something I found I really want to study is environmental design. Two of my favorite subjects are geography and art, and I'm especially interested in the environment and climate change issues. In my opinion, short periods of productive study is far more useful than long periods of distracted study. Even though motivation is important to get started studying, having the discipline to study well is more effective in the long term. I reckon time management is something every student has trouble with. You've probably heard it a million times before, but I agree that having a study schedule is the best idea. Personally, I do around 2 hours of study or homework each night and try to stick to this schedule. When there are other things you'd rather do than homework or study, it's pretty easy to get off track. However, it's a good idea to get into a good study habit early and complete work as early as possible. I thought I worked well under pressure at the beginning by leaving things to the last minute, but once work piles up, you'll have a really hard time completing all the tasks. I do, but probably only around 50% of the time. Even though I'm not against the idea of listening to music while studying, I find it difficult to concentrate or word things properly, so I'll pause the music for the time being. But if music helps you study better, don't let anyone stop you. I've never used dotted paper to take notes because I think the dots are a little inconvenient and hard to see. I love lined paper for taking written notes and grid paper for maths or science. I know a lot of people like the Cornell method, and after trying it a few times, I reckon it's pretty effective and makes sure the information that you've learned stays in your head and makes sense. I find mind mapping is incredibly easy to make and is good for summaries of topics. I use the general outline method the most, where I use bullet points and headings. If you're a very busy person, bullet journaling may be a waste of your time. The planner I'm using this year is a simple and minimalistic muji planner which doesn't have any excessive decorations and such, allowing me to get to the point and to see what needs to get done easily. But if you like the relaxation and creative space that bullet journaling gives, go for it. To prevent forgetting things on the day, I recommend packing your bag and organizing your things the night before, because it really only takes a few minutes. During this time, you should also check what classes, assignments, tests, or events you have the next day to stay prepared. I keep my notes and other documents in separate binders corresponding to each subject. Definitely geography. There's a good mix of fun graphs and diagrams to pair with other notes, even though there's actually quite a lot of writing. I'm pretty satisfied with how aesthetic a lot of writing looks on a page. Thanks for watching. I hope the rest of your day is incredibly lovely, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.